All right, so we had a long pass to Laren here, the striker for Orlando, and he's in the yellow zone, so he's going to go ahead and attempt a shot here. You look on the yellow zone shooting chart there, and it's a 14-9. That's a pretty good roll. That's going to be a shot on goal, and it's going to bring in the goalkeeper's reflex rating, which is a -3, versus Laren's shot rating, which is a +3. In the red zone and yellow zone, it's the player's shot rating. If it was in the blue zone or the white zone and you were going to attempt a shot, you'd be looking at their long shot rating. So in this case, it's a 3 versus 3, so it doesn't change the roll. It stays as a 14-9. The result of that is a save by the goalie and a rebound into the yellow zone. So again, we mark an action on the clock there, and the rebound is into the yellow zone. Now we got to find out who's got the rebound. You roll a 20 die. Look at the ball handler chart over here on the instructions. It's a 13, and that is the attacking midfielder. So Kaká is a good guy to have the rebound there. He's also a +3 on the shot, and he's going to go ahead and take that shot again there in the yellow zone on the rebound. It's a 13-1. In this case, it's below the dotted line, which indicates that it's not a shot on goal, and it brings in the attacking midfielder for Seattle's defense rating. He's a -2 defender, and it's versus Kaká's shot rating, which is a 3. So we do gain a 1 advantage on the 10 die. So instead of 13-1, it's 13-2. And the result of that is a foul. So we have a foul situation coming potentially here, and we'll show you how to resolve that. Right now, of course, I'm taking time to explain everything, and gameplay seems to be pretty slow. But as you go along and get familiar with the charts and the results and such, you can play a game under an hour. It just takes a few games, then you get up to top speed. Anyway, okay, so we have a foul situation, so we'll show you how that works. You roll both die. Ooh, this is a bad one. Now, the 10 die determines if it's offense or defense. 0 through 4 is offense. 5 through 9 is defense. In this case, it's a 7, so that is on the defense, and it is a 20. You do have to check the team foul rating, which is located over here on the team card on the top left. Seattle is a 0, so they're even. So it stays as a 20. Now you look on the foul chart, and we find out that that is foul play. It will be a direct kick for Orlando in the yellow zone, so potential scoring opportunity there. And the thing about this is 0 through 6 is going to be a yellow card situation. 7 through 9 on the 10 die will be a red card situation. So we got a big thing coming up here to determine what's going to happen here. So we're going to roll the 10 die and see what kind of card we have. It's a 6. Ooh, just missed the red card. So a yellow card is issued against Seattle. Now we have to determine which player receives the yellow card. In this case, you roll the 20 die and look at their foul box here and reference it. Roll the die. It's an 11, and that is 11 or 12 is Pineda. So Pineda receives a yellow card, and we can go ahead and mark that on our stat sheet here. I'm not going to take the time to do it right now, but we would do that. And note that he's got a yellow card here and in the 18th minute of the game. So that's going to be a direct kick now for Orlando. So we look at Orlando's card here and see that Kaká is the set piece taker there for direct kicks. And now in this case, you can take this direct kick since it's in a scoring zone, and you can take that kick as a shot. And the way it works is on a direct kick, the 20 die automatically receives +2. If it were an indirect kick situation, it would receive +1. So in this case, we're going to get +2 right off the bat. Oh, and I forgot to mark the clock there too on that last situation. So right here, Kaká is going to go ahead and take the shot in the yellow zone and get +2 right off the bat. Now, in this case, when it's a free kick rating, you look at it's a free kick situation, you look at the player's free kick rating. So we got an 8 and a 7, so it actually becomes a 10 and a 7. And in this case, Kaká is a +3 free kicker, and it's calling upon the defensive midfielder, Alonso, his defense rating for Seattle, which is a -3. So that washes out. It ends up being even money. And that's a 10 and a 7 then is the result. We reference that, and we have another potential foul. So we'll see what happens with that now. We'll go ahead and mark that action on the clock there and roll to determine the foul.